U.S. Army Special Forces veteran Jim Hanson. Jim, it's great to see you. What do you make of the action now? The USS Destroyer, Venezuela, the denim that Venezuela buzzed. Do you agree that the U.S. has the authority to kill alleged drug traffickers?
100%. As Pete Hegseth mentioned, hundreds of thousands of Americans have died from the drugs illegally smuggled by the Venezuelan gangs and others into our country. So killing Americans and then getting designated as a terrorist group puts you on the target list. And I think it also puts you on notice that that's no longer a free ride to push your poison into this country with no consequences.
What do you make of the White House ordering the deployment of 10 F-35 fighter jets to Puerto Rico? They join 8 U.S. warships, 1 nuclear-powered fast attack submarine carrying more than 4,500 sailors and Marines. It sounds like this is escalating in the Caribbean. We should point out there have been over triple the amount of drug overdose deaths from 2020 to 2024. That's triple the number who died in post-World War II military deaths. But Democrats are criticizing Trump's crackdown on narco-terrorism. What do you say, Jim?
I don't think there's any question that it's the right thing to do. It sends a message to the cartels, and it's 100% a proper use of our U.S. Global power. This is our backyard. If you're going to drive boats from your country into ours and try and do that, the U.S. Constitution gives executive commander-in-chief authority.
We got to take a break.
I want to speak directly to you.
We're taking a break. Merrick Adams is speaking.
Speculation, communications, announcements of what I'm doing, no matter what I have stated over and over again publicly. So I want to be clear with you. Andrew Cuomo is a snake and a liar. I am in this race, and I'm the only one that can beat Mandani. Andrew has had a career of pushing black candidates out of races. You've heard me say it over again. Carl McCall, Charlie King, David Patterson. This is his career that must stop with me. This city can't go backwards, New Yorkers. This is a city that I inherited, where crime was out of control, COVID, no one wanted to be on our subway system. We watched what happened in housing. The reason people are having these conversations is because I made this city safe. I committed myself and dedicated myself to a city that I love. And I'm going to continue to do that. This polo shirt that I'm wearing that says Eric Adams, Mayor of the City of New York, I'm going to wear that for another 4 years. We can't go backwards. We can't have a city that's filled with encampments like I inherited. We can't have a city where crime and guns are on our streets like I inherited. We can't have a city where unemployment was high across the city, but specifically for black and brown communities like I inherited. While children were not getting a quality education like I inherited, where low-income people were not receiving the support they deserve like I inherited. What we have done in 3.5 years shows why we have to continue the success we have. I have 2 spoiled brats running for mayor. They were born with silver spoons in their mouths, not like working-class New Yorkers. I'm a working-class New Yorker. They are not like us. They've never had to fight. They never had to struggle. They never had to go through difficult times like you and I had to go through, New Yorkers. This is such a pivotal and important period, and we have to get it right. And so there's a lot of reports that I'm in Washington on Monday. Those reports are wrong. I'm not. I'll be moving throughout this city in the 5 boroughs that made me mayor in the first place.
The breaking news, New York City Mayor Eric Adams is saying right now outside Gracie Mansion that he is staying in the race against socialist mayor candidate Zohran Mamdani. Cuomo staying in too. Let's get reaction from Jim Hanson. Jim, what do you make of this? Because there were reports at the Trump White House, Political reporter, they may try to give Eric Adams a job in HUD, but it looks like Adams is staying in the race. There was expectations he might drop out. What do you say?
I guess he said he's going to wear that polo shirt that says Mayor of New York and his name on it for 4 more years. I think the problem is he'd be wearing it at home while New York has a communist for a mayor. He can't win. I mean, I don't know whether he's done anything beyond marginally improve a few things in New York, but the New Yorkers don't believe he has. So you've got a situation where if he is one of the candidates, the vote will be split and Mamdani will win and New York will suffer. So I think this is a grave mistake.
Do you think Cuomo can beat Mamdani?
I think out of the loser candidates available in New York City, Cuomo is the one with the best chance to win. I think he'd still be a horrible mayor, but he wouldn't at least be the communist mayor.
Let's get reaction. Thank you so much, Jim Hanson, for helping us out with that breaking news.